Nothing a man may bring. I trust Shaddai, then rose again for me. Enough for me that Yahshua says, this is my fear and doubt. As sinful soul, I come to thee, they would have cast me out. I need no other evidence, I need no other plea. It is enough that Yahshua died and rose again for me. My soul is standing on the word, the living word of Yah. Salvation in my Savior's name, salvation through His love. I need no other evidence, I need no other plea. It is enough that Yahshua died and rose again for me. My greatest shall news the same, that blessing came to save. For me His precious blood He shed, for me His blood He gave more. I need no other evidence, I need no other plea. It is enough that Yahshua died and rose again for me.
I need no other
Evidence, I need no other plea. It is enough that Yahshua died and rose again for me.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Take the next singer from hymn number 422. 422. Marching to Zion.
Beautiful Zion, marching upward to Zion, you're the beautiful city of Yah.
Let's go scream.
Beautiful Zion, we're marching upwards to Zion, you're the beautiful city of Yah. The Abrams and crowns in sacred streets, before we reach the heavenly fields, before we reach the heavenly fields. Na 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 na. Beauty to Zion, beautiful, beautiful Zion. We are marching upward to Zion.
That beautiful city of then let our songs abound, and every tear be dry. We are marching through Yahawah's throne.
We are marching through Yahawah's throne to
Fairer walls on high, to fairer walls on low. We are marching
to Zion. Beautiful, beautiful Zion. We are marching upwards to Zion. You're the beautiful city of
oh, we are marching to Zion.
beautiful, beautiful Zion. We are marching upwards to Zion. You're the beautiful city of Shabbat Shalom.
Take the last singer from hymn number 148. Amazing. 108.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. That taught my heart to fear, and grace when there shall be.
How precious did that grace
Again, that I first believed. Has promised good to me. His right, my hope secure. They will my shield and portion be, as long as life endures. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I am already gone.
His grace that runs
This is that's why my grace will lead me home. Been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun.
It won't last days to
Sing your praise, and when we first believe. Been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the your spirit on when we first began.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So this will be the end of the email section. We might go back to the leadership.
God.
Give her a bit of clap and that. So Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Alama Sutra Shamar. Mayan Sutra Maishara. Sister Zayat with Richard. Brother Richard, sit beside the Sister Banana. I know you're going to sleep for 2 minutes. Can you sit here, Shana, plate and something?
Okay.
Samara, put your chair beside Sister Banana.
Unless it goes there. Unless it goes there. Unless it goes there.
Sister, you wanna never put idea for that, The back, switch with Shama. Ochiala. Good for yours. Alright, Shabbat Shalom, brothers and sisters.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Our quotation, please.
Come on, this way. The camera like this.
You can turn it. Quotation, our. Huh? Oh, you never get one.
Oh.
Hallelujah. So you never get a book this week? Huh? No. I forgot. I forgot to send it to the brothers and sisters.
What was it? Hey.
Get a pan to put under this thing.
Nice.
Alright, so we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Yahawah? What?
So.
Who you tell? You tell? Shamak and Loba. If you remind them, they'll do their quotation. Do you have proof? Do you have proof? What's the proof, Baishaya? Where you was? Who she tell? She tell the back and Shamak and the phone.
So with this one, so you heard her, right? Oh wow.
Just as long as they are witness. So nobody tells YAHAWAH. Nobody tells you to tell YAHAWAH.
So you see, they did it deliberately. Intentionally did that.
That can be a breach of judgment. Sister, you wanna be tell me that YAHAWAH that we have quotation. Your part, did you tell me that YAHAWAH that we have quotation? Shaman, I would move out if I was legal. Alright, so Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So we want to go in the class and then we're going to quotation. Huh? Are we live already? So before we start this daily question.
There are two things.
So
There are.
told me that we have quotations. Okay, so Zara, you did yours too. Who tell you, Zara? Huh? I don't hear. Stand up and speak as a man, sir. He's a young man. 15. You're part of it. Yeah, that's good. Maya, did you tell Deacon War? I've never asked you that.
I didn't deliberately tell you what he knows. He hear me say it.
You hear me say it?
Yes.
So hearing you say something and somebody tell you, is that the same thing?
I didn't deliberately tell you.
So nobody telling that, can? Okay. Because Deacon, was you listening to people business? So if somebody don't come to you directly and tell you, it's a difference. Can?
Last week I was listening to people business.
But we're going to the Shabbat class, brothers and sisters. Let me get Deuteronomy 4, the 4th chapter, the book of Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter.
Deuteronomy chapter 4.
Let everybody get it. Let me get it. Book of Deuteronomy 4, let's start at verse 14.
Deuteronomy 4, verse number 14. And the Lord commanded me at that time to teach you statutes and judgments, that ye might do them in the land whither ye go over to possess it.
So you see what the Moses said? What Moses said, right? Moses said, the Moses commanded him to teach the children of Israel statutes, which is the articles of God, and the judgment in terms of when you break them, what will happen.
Wow.
So what Moses said, whatever land you go to possess, when he used the word possess, it means to take. When you go into that land, you must keep these statutes and these judgments.
Wow.
Can?
Wow.
Read on.
Take you therefore good heed unto yourselves, for you saw no manner of similitude on the day that the Lord spake unto you in horror.
Read on.
After the midst of the fire. This ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, similitude of any figure, likeness of male or female.
So do you see where we're going into now? The Most High said, be careful. Be careful. When you go over there, what you do? You make graven image. With the similitude of what? Either male or female. So that's why you see we don't even have a picture of a black Christ.
That's right.
When I came here, we had one. But when I came and I saw it, I said it's graven image.
Wow.
So that's why we do no images. We will not draw a picture of the angels.
That's right.
We will not have a picture of Abraham killing Isaac. Guys, I see all these different pictures.
That's right.
You understand me? I see pictures with UFO and people coming from it. Because if you go on Facebook now and see a picture with a so-called UFO and anything coming from the UFO, what are you going to say it is? You say angel, right? Oh, you know that. So we don't make no images where you have it in the back of your head. In terms of the day when YAHAWAH come, you said, no, YAHAWAH look like my God. Well, that's not him.
That's right.
So black people love images so much. So that's when you go and tell them that Christ is not white. No, you have to give them an image.
No.
I'm not going to do that. I'm almost 50 years old. I can die now. I'm almost 50. A lot of other people have different intentions.
That's right.
What they want for doing the work of God. A lot of people have those intentions, so it would be easy to have an image or picture for you, right?
That's right.
You'll come, you'll look at the picture, you'll be so happy, you'll this, you'll that. We will not do that. Never. Read on, sir.
The likeness of any beast that is on the earth.
And you will have it as beasts on the earth. Read.
The likeness of any wild fowl that flies in the air.
And you have the eagle, right? The white man have all the images in the earth, right? He have Caesar, he have Mary, he have baby Jesus, he have all kind of images in the world. So the Most High teaches us that when you go into a land to live, to possess that land, these are the things that you should not do. Zorak, switch that on quickly. Right? Read on.
The likeness of anything that creepeth on the ground. The likeness of any fish that is in the waters beneath the earth. And lest thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the hosts of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them.
So you see that now? You look up in the sky and you see what? The sun, the moon, and the star, and what become in your mind? That's why we have sun worshippers, right?
That's right.
That's why we have moon worshippers, right? Because the Bible said the nations before us was doing this. When we was in Egypt, we was doing this.
That's right.
So now when you go over the land, you have that same, that's why we could not go to the promised land. Do you see that? We were exposed to all of these things.
That's right.
When we leave Egypt, in the Passover, we build a golden calf. 3 days after the deliverance in Egypt, we build a golden calf. Because we exposed to all those things in Egypt. So what have we exposed to in Babylon now? That's why the Bible said, renew your mind. How can a young man cleanse his way? Remember we go through it last week?
Right.
By taking heed unto the word. All of these things have to come out your mind, brothers and sisters. Because now you're looking at the sun and the moon and you idolize it like it's something important. It's something important because it's a creation of God, but it's not important enough to save your life. Because the Bible tells us that the sun, when you read the book of Job, it said the sun and the moon hasted to praise the Most High.
That's right.
When the sun and the moon hear the word of the Most High, it shake, it tremble. And you're going to find that out today. Right? Read on. What verse?
Verse 19.
Read from the top again.
And lest thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun, and the moon, and the stars, even all the hosts of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them.
To do what?
To be driven to worship them.
Read on.
And serve them, for the Lord thy God hath divided unto all nations and the whole heaven.
So you see that? So the moon, every nation under the entire heaven have night and day.
That's right.
So the Bible said the Most High make these oracles and divided them. All nations see them. But some nations choose to worship them. And guess what you choose to do too? That's why you are sheep. You follow. Verse 20.
Verse 20. But the Lord hath taken you and brought you forth out of the iron furnace, even out of Egypt, to be unto him a people of inheritance, as ye are this day.
So when the Most High saying brought you out of Egypt, the iron furnace, what's that talking about? The bondage.
That's right.
But some people said there was no, we were not slaves in Egypt.
That's right.
Exodus 20 verse 1, sir, quickly.
Book of Exodus 20, verse number 1.
Read on.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God,
Read on.
which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of what?
Of Egypt.
Read on.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of what house?
The house of bondage.
So how will you say we was not in bondage in Egypt? These are the steps when you see brothers and sisters losing their mind and their consciousness and the Most High taken from them. Because brothers and sisters will say we're not slaves under the so-called white man today. Because they're stupid and foolish.
That's right.
Madness. And that's why the Bible says a person that travel no more. Because we who live in America, if any black man buying a house, he pay 8% more interest than any white people. Ask anybody that buy a house and own a house that have values. If me and a white person walk into a car dealership and I go to buy the same car, automatically I'm paying 8% more interest than him. It's mandatory.
That's right.
Google it. So if that's not bondage and that's not slavery, what it is? So when we was in Egypt, we was in great bondage. The most I call it a what? An iron furnace.
That's right.
Look at Ghana today. And you will tell me you're in Ghana, no, you're not in bondage? When Ghana is the only country that pay COVID tax? Look how poor Ghana is. Google Ghana if Ghana is a third world country. Google it. They will tell you Ghana not even qualified to be a third world country.
That's right.
And for you not to qualify to be a third world country, meaning you're what they call the word, there's a word they have for it, meaning there's not much millionaire in the country. The GDP is low. People not making it. So you're not eligible to even be a third world country. And you pay more tax than the first world country. Yes, you pay more tax than the third and the first world country. Because you have e-levy and you have COVID tax. Nobody in American history ever pay COVID tax. Or in Europe. For the Ghanaian to come home in COVID, you have to pay $150. For me to go back to America, it's free. But yet, you will have the foolish said, you're not in slavery. No. So, you're free. You just decide to give the white man COVID tax and give him e-levy. You decide. They never put it on you. You're free. That's not bondage. You see the mindset of you people?
That's right.
That's why they destroy us.
Gone.
Because we in America that have more than you say we're slaves. To hell with the white man.
That's
You in
right.
Africa that don't have nothing say you're free. The white man is my friend. Do you see the difference?
Gone.
So the Most High tell us in deliver us from what? The house of bondage. Get me Jeremiah 10 verse 1, sir. Quickly.
For Jeremiah 10, verse number 1.
Read on.
Hear ye the word which the Lord has speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
A house of who?
Of Israel.
So the Most High talking to a house. By that.
That's right.
The house of Israel. And what the Most High telling us in Jeremiah?
Thus saith the Lord, learn of the way of the heathen.
Learn not what?
The ways of the heathen.
So did the black man learn the ways of the heathen? The black man learned the ways of the heathen.
That's right.
Because YAHAWAH tell us one thing not to do, and guess what we do? How did we become Christians? Who teach us to hate ourselves? We learn somebody else's ways.
That's right.
So if in the time of Jeremiah we was doing this, what were we doing now? What are we doing now? And that's why the Bible tells us we have to pray to the Most High for not to take the Spirit from us. Because it's a fearful thing when one falls into the hands of YAHAWAH.
That's right.
Read on, verse 2.
Verse 2, thus saith the Lord, learn of the way of the heathen.
Read on.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Be not dismayed at
At
what?
the signs of heaven.
Read on.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
So you see that? I said last week the thunder was rolling, some of you was hiding. You run to cover up the glass quickly.
That's right.
Then I went to Sister Daka's house, I saw them doing that. I said, it's only the ungodly do something like that. Because the righteous happy when you hear the oracles of God.
That's right.
The righteous don't scare. People hear the thunder and lightning rolling, you run under the table. What you running from? What you hiding from? Ask yourself that question. Because the Bible said the Eden hiding. Healing with our God, have no fear. When you see the heaven burst, what you going to do? If you scared of two lightning and thunders, when you see the heaven burst, what will you do? When the Bible tells you the angel blow the great trumpet, where you going to go? Keep in mind, the Bible said when Yahawah come, he said every tree is going to be uprooted. Everything going to go to the other side. So where will you run to? It's nowhere to run. Can? Give me this book, Shamak, 2 Kings 23. Let me get this. The book of 2 Kings, 23rd chapter. I'm going to go here for years. Yes, 23. And start at 3.
Book of 2 Kings 23, verse number 3.
Read on.
And the king stood by a pillar and made a covenant before the Lord
Mm-hmm.
to walk after the Lord and to keep his commandments and his testimonies and statutes with all their hearts and all their soul,
Mm-hmm.
to perform the words of this covenant that were written in this book. And all the people stood to the covenant.
So you see that? Don't question the Bible. Every great king have to make a, even the white man. Do you know the Bible America have? It's a golden Bible. The cover is golden. So every president that wins have to go and touch the golden Bible and swear. And black people degrading the Bible. Do you see that? It's only black people will come and tell you that we were not a slave in Egypt.
That's right.
The Egyptians know that we were slaves in Egypt. Because now you will degrade that the Egyptian was not world power. When a country is world power, what happened? Every country servitude to that country. Just like America is world power now, Kamala Harris came here with 5 white men and shut down the entire airport. That's what world power is. None of us in America, none of us search like every other normal person.
That's right.
He's 83-year-old, right?
Yeah.
They search him like every other person. Do you see the difference?
That's right.
Israel have Iron Dome. If a country shoot a rocket, it's stopping the Iron Dome. It cannot come and land. Ghana have nothing. So do you see the difference? So every king justify the word of Yahawah. This is Yahawah word. Verse 4.
Verse 4. And the king commanded Micaiah, the high priest, and the priest of the second order, and the keepers of the door, to bring forth out of the temple of the Lord all the vessels that were made for Baal.
That made for what?
For Baal.
Because now people want to bring vessels, ornaments, and instruments into the temple that was made for who?
For Baal.
You're going to learn something today.
That's right.
You tell the priest and the second in command, bring them out, right?
Come.
You're going to learn something today. Read on.
And the keepers of the door to bring forth out of the temple of the Lord all the vessels that were made for Baal, and for the grove, and for all the hosts of heaven.
And for the what?
For the grove, and for all the hosts of heaven.
So they make things in the temple of Jerusalem of the host of heavens. The stars and the moon, that's why you see the Muslim have the moon. Everybody have something. We have nothing but Yahawah.
That's right.
And some of you want otherwise.
Come.
That's why we asked for a king in the time of Saul.
That's right.
And you don't want the Most High, so you want other instruments. So if the priest, when this king come in and the king say, I'm going to do right, and he tell the priest, take these things out the temple, who bring them in there? It was the wicked king before him, right, and the wicked king prophets, right?
Yeah.
You call them fetish priests today, don't
right,
you? That's what you would call them today. But you will see. Read on.
And he burned them without Jerusalem.
He burned them where?
Without Jerusalem.
Read.
In the fields of Kidron. And carried the ashes of them unto Bethel.
So look at this. So he's saying burn them without Jerusalem. Some individuals say Jerusalem is a people, not a land. Garbage.
That's right.
Kajeh just means Yah.
Oh.
Yah of peace. Because Salem was there in the Bible long time.
Oh, that's right.
So Jerusalem is the land and the people.
That's right.
Read.
And he put down the idolatrous priests whom the king of Judah had ordained to burn incense.
So these are your British priests. This King Asher come in and King Asher put them down, meaning he put them to death.
That's right.
Read on.
To burn incense in the high places in the cities of Judah and the places round about Jerusalem.
Read on.
Them also that burn incense ought to go out to the sun. And
To do?
Go out to the sun.
They burn to what?
To go out
Read.
to the sun.
Read.
To the moon.
Read.
With the planets.
Read.
With all the hosts of heaven.
So you just come and you hear the Bible and tell about planets now, right?
Ah.
We were worshipping planets for years. Didn't they call Paul Jupiter?
Yeah.
So our people was worshipping Mars for years.
Oh.
All these are false god names.
That's right.
So in Israel, they have ornaments in the temple that they were burning to these ornaments. They were worshipping planets.
That's right.
People worship, people tell you, oh, I can get energy from the moon. What energy the moon give you? Everything of an ordinance. The moon is a great light for night. The
That's right.
sea, that's the only energy it should give to you, to see.
Oh.
The sun by day, and the sun help your pigment.
That's right.
Not to worship it. If you go to the doctor give you a pill. Are you going to worship the doctor?
No.
You will not worship the doctor. Get me Amos 5, verse 8. Quickly, roll that down. And get me Amos 5, verse 8.
Book of Amos 5, verse number 8. Seek him that maketh the 7 stars and Orion.
What the Bible said?
Seek him that maketh the 7 stars and Orion.
So now the Bible said, Amos said, you must seek the person who make the 7 stars of what?
And Orion.
Orion. What do you know about Orion, Aisha? Huh?
You know about Orion.
Read verse 8 again. Amos 5, verse 8.
Book of Amos 5, verse 8. Seek him that maketh the 7 stars and Orion.
So what do you know about Orion? We spell it with an A. The Bible mentioned it with an O. You ever hear about the Orion belt? When they put the stars lining up like a cones or something together, they call it the Orion belt. You ever hear about it?
That's how we call it.
Yeah, they call it, Google it, quickly. Google what is the constellation of the Orion star? Google that quickly. So while she Google it, read that verse 8 again, Shaman.
Amos 5, verse 8. Seek him that maketh the 7 stars and Orion.
So you know what the Bible said? You seek the Most High that made all these stars.
Oh.
Don't worship these instruments.
That's right.
Worship who create them. The moon never created by itself. The sun never created by itself.
That's right.
The stars never created by itself.
Oh.
You never created by yourself.
Good.
Because if the moon is so powerful, what about the countries that don't see no moon?
That's right.
Even in America, Alaska, they see sunrise what? 3 months out of the 12 months? Yeah. The rest of the months stay like this, no night. It's so cold when you go there, you have to keep your car plugged in. If you plug out your car, the engine bursts immediately. In America, Alaska. Close to mine and Hawaii. So, brothers and sisters, I know it's easy for you to be, and it's easy for people to tell you, oh, don't listen to them, they're not from here. It's easy for people to say that. Don't be smart. If somebody don't go somewhere to know something, don't make them fall in a pit.
That's right.
Just like I remember a couple weeks ago, I think Dabak asked me. I was telling Dabak that Sunday in Israel is the first day of school. Every student have to go to school on Sunday in Israel. It's the first day of school.
That's right.
So Dabak was telling me, so all in Ghana, the people them go Monday. I said, that's your problem. But in Israel, when next Sunday come, everybody have to go to school, from kindergarten to everybody. It's the first day of school. The place busy. It's the first day of the week. Friday and Saturday is no school day. Friday and Saturday school closed in Israel. There's no school on Friday in Israel. Pakistan, Iran, Iraq, those countries. School is the first day. The first day of the week for school is Sunday. So if I never travel, I will know that. So that's why you will know that, and your pastor don't know, because I never live here.
That's right.
So when you go there, you have to adapt.
Oh.
And you have to say, this is how it's supposed to be. So somebody in Ghana was lying to you when they tell you, when you go to church on Sunday to send your child to school on Monday. Somebody lying to you. Nobody else in the world do that. Because I hear that they have to do that in Ghana too, you know, man. Like they go in school Monday, they have to go to church on Sunday. We used to do that too, but it wasn't mandatory. Do you understand? It wasn't mandatory, but I hear that they have to do that.
And even with there was some listening back who you are in Canada, they sing some good songs, and they had it in it Sunday being the first day, but this thing they go.
Yeah, because we used to sing the days of the week, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We used to do that. And we used to sing those songs and make pledge allegiance to school. None of my children ever done that. All of my children are a bunch of rebels, like their father. And mothers are not telling. So not one of my children ever pledge allegiance to nobody. Their father and the Most High. Nobody else. My children them don't take part in devotion in school. Never. You understand me? So it's different with my children and your children. If I don't have control over my children, I will not take care of it. If my word is not the final word, the mother will take care of it. Yeah, I would put the money down until the child reaches 18. I give it to him or her and say, and then I explain myself why I never did it. But if I have a child with a woman and my word is not the last, I'm not taking care of that. That's my child. I'm not taking care of no evil doers on this earth. Hey, the lion kill his own cub and you expect me to take care of somebody wicked.
That's right.
Can the lion cub rebel against the father? When the father eating, can the male cub go there to eat at the same time? And you worry about me? We're not the same.
That's right.
What you find actually? Read what you have.
Named after the
The
Greek mythological hunter,
Greek mathematical and of what?
mythological
Uh-huh.
hunter, Orion,
Uh-huh.
visible in both the northern and southern hemisphere.
Real? So you see, when you see the south, the northern and the southern hemisphere, like when you go to country like the Greenland, Norway, Sweden, at certain time between 3 to 4, everything becomes different colors. The wind, everything become orange, green, yellow. It's a big thing for people to talk about. So you see what the Greek was doing? They were worshipping that too. Right? Read on.
Okay. It says Orion is most prominent in the winter.
In the what?
In the winter.
That's when you see the different variation of the colors. Right? You can YouTube it too. You will go there and you look at the mountain of all different colors. Right? Read on.
It's one of the most conspicuous constellations. It contains many bright stars.
Many bright what? So the stars for that period of time in the winter season, they show themselves. So the white man get Christmas from that. So you think your election in Ghana in December was by choice? They do that, that's if it's an uprising, Christmas yards will come. They have your back. American election is in November, that's if it's an uprising, Thanksgiving is right there. Everybody will come for Thanksgiving. Yours is in December, everybody will be calm for Christmas. Read on.
Then they mentioned a couple of people who used to worship that. They
What?
said the Babylonians,
The Babylonians, remember we was in Iraq, right?
ancient Egyptians, and Armenians.
The Armenians, the ancient Egyptians, read.
Aram.
And who?
Aram.
Aram, which is Turkey,
And the Greeks.
and the Greeks. So remember, we was in bondage under all these nations. So we live with them. Right? So read verse 8 again for me, sir.
Amos 5 verse 8. Seek him that maketh the 7 stars in Orion,
Seek him that maketh the 7 stars of what?
and Orion,
Read on.
and turneth the shadow of death into the morning,
Turn at the shadow of what?
death into the morning,
Read on.
and maketh the day that with night, that calleth for the waters of the sea,
Read.
and poureth them out upon the face of the earth.
Read on.
The Lord is his name.
So you see who Amos say must praise? So Amos said you must worship the Creator, not the creation, brothers and sisters.
That's right.
The moon, we don't do nothing by the moon apart from it give you time and light, as Alton said. To hell with it.
That's right.
We're not going to worship it. We will worship who created the moon.
Come on.
We will worship who created us.
That's right.
Not the other way around. Can? Can? Get me the book of Job, sir. And we will not show, what you call that thing where you show wine to the dead? We don't do libation. We will not praise no dead ancestors.
That's right.
Because our dead ancestors was not righteous.
Come on.
The Bible tells us only 3 men on the earth the Most High would deliver.
Yeah.
And it's Job, Daniel, and Noah.
Come on.
So everybody else is of non-interest.
That's right.
So we don't do libation. And the Bible says our fathers have sinned and have not. Right? So you got Job? Job 9 verse 7. The book of Job 9 verse 7.
Book of Job 9 verse number 7. Which commanded the sun, and it riseth not.
What the book said?
Which commanded the sun, and it riseth not.
Read on.
And sealeth up the stars, which alone spreadeth out the heavens, and treadeth upon the waves of the sea, which maketh Arcturus, Orion, and Pleiades, and the chambers of the south.
So you see what the Most High said? See if you can understand that again. Start from verse 7.
Verse 7. The book of Job 9 verse number 7. Which commanded the sun, and it riseth not, and it sealeth up the stars.
So the Most High command the sun not to rise. And what the sun don't do?
Riseth not.
The sun do not rise. Read on.
And sealeth up the stars.
And the Most High stealeth up the stars. So if you look in the sky sometimes, do you see stars in there? No. Read.
Which alone spread out the heavens, and treadeth upon the waves of the sea.
So the Bible said the Most High stretcheth out the heavens, and all the Most High travel, and the waves of the sea. You people in Africa are scared of the sea, right? That's the Most High traveling. That's one route of him traveling. He's saying walk on the clouds too. Right? Read on.
Which maketh Arcturus,
So the Most High make what?
Arcturus,
Read on.
Orion,
The Most High make what?
Orion,
Read.
Pleiades,
And Pleiades, read.
and the chambers of the south.
And the chamber, what is the chambers of the sun? These are things that you worship. So the Most High said, no, he make all these things. Right? What verse you have?
9.
Read on.
Which doth great things past finding out.
So the Most High done great things past finding out. Do you ever ask yourself why they shut off North Pole from people? Yeah, the North Pole. And the South Pole. Why they shut off these things? That the Most High tell them the South Pole is opening up, right? If you, anything you Google, it will tell you there's a stargate in the South Pole and the North Pole that can take it to different dimensions. It's speculation. I've never been there, so I don't see. But if you go on YouTube, that's what you'll see. Shamar, stand up for me, man. Do you understand? So there's things on this earth that we can never find out. But guess what? People will hear about it and people will worship it.
That's right.
I will not give no direction on this because I want to go there myself.
Wow.
That's what wisdom is. That's what understanding is. Don't worship the moon. If there's a flight to go to the moon, no, will you go? You will not go, right?
That's right.
I see when Elon Musk said fly around the entire firmament last year. When he fly around it, certain rich people was with him. And he fly around the entire globe. And he said when he go above the moon, earth was up. They went above the moon. And when they went above the moon, here's the moon. And they was up above the moon. When they see the moon here, earth was up here. They were on earth looking down on the moon. Because that, you go through Pandora. If you drill to go down far enough through the earth, you're going to see the moon. Here's outer space. So certain direction you will never make on this earth. So don't worship the invention. Worship the inventor.
Come on.
And as black people, you all have to be very careful too. And the white man will not come into your face to deceive you.
That's right.
From day one, black people was our worst enemy.
That's right.
We the one that betrayed each other. We the one that killing each other. Who is robbing you in Africa today? Who is the one selling you out in Africa today? And they put the pork chop eating pastors in the Christian church. And he take your souls. Remember last week we read? In Revelation, he said Babylon take the souls of men. So now they have you where they want you. You program for them now. But brothers and sisters, keep in mind. Remember Judas? Judas' desire was money, right?
That's right.
Didn't he get it? Whatever your desire is, you'll get it.
That's right.
I'm in this truth from 1997. And everything that I have and I own, I work for it.
That's right.
Everybody before me, some of them still in America working. Remember Cartazala was here with me? He worked at United Airlines for 34 years. He was a mechanic. So if something wrong with the engine on the plane, it was his duty to fix it. Tazadak can fix plane too. And fly it too. Y'all never know that, right? And how much years Tazadak? 24 years. 24 years. So now, Daniela do years too. I think 18. So after you do years and you resign, I cannot tell Daniela to take his pension and take care of somebody.
That's right.
Because the mindset of a man wait for the next person to take care of him, that mindset is only in Africa. That's why you see how strong I am in terms of when we deal with marriage and situation.
That's right.
Because I'm not here for you to love me. We have a lot of people hate me in this earth. I know some of my ex-wife might hate me, but they won't tell me. You understand? Because I'll text them, tell them I love them, and then just block them. And then I text them a year later. How is everything? Because the Bible says you must confuse the enemy. You understand me? So if you're not with me, you're against me.
That's right.
So from the day they're not with me, I can play those mind games. So I'll text them, I miss you, I love you, and then I block them. That's a way to confuse the enemy.
That's
It's
right.
natural. But I think more people love me though. Right, Awar? Your half might not love me, but I know you love me. Right, Deacon? And it's okay, it's not normal. We're not in this truth to be nobody's friend.
That's right.
So when I read Matthew 26:50, get that quickly. See what Yahushua called Judas.
Book Matthew 26, verse number 50.
Read?
And Yahushua said unto him, Friend,
Said what?
friend.
So that's why if you cannot be brother and sister, we cannot chat in this truth.
That's right.
Because I have brothers in the world. And if I show up at any one of them house now, what they want to say is my brother. They're still my brother.
That's right.
I will speak to them in years, but they still. But I have people that I was going to school with, I don't even remember their name because they were friends. So remember, Judas was a friend. So we don't do this work for your love and your appreciation. You don't have to love us.
That's right.
You don't even have to appreciate us. Because I normally said your concept of a person of the Bible and African concept is something totally different. Because you think the angels are going to come out of heaven in jacket and tie. You will never see me in a jacket and tie. Remember I tell you that. That will never happen. Because your concept of an angel is going to come with a clerk, you'll never see that on them. Your concept of coming in this truth is about money.
That's right.
Go back to the Christian church. This is not the place for it. Because I think if I go to the Christian church now, I would be rich. Won't I? Just go to scripture and start to sing and clap. That's it. It's finished. And I use psychology on here. And I come here and sit and say, I know somebody here wants to travel. You're going to travel in December. And I know somebody here wants a husband. I'm going to pray for you to find a rich husband.
That's right.
We can use psychology and everything. But it wasn't meant for us to be like that. We warn you from so-called psychology.
Come on.
Because you see, the horoscope and all these things, they use the moon and the stars to govern your life, right? So I come today to tell you, God says, stop it. And some of you don't leave your house until you read the horoscope or listen. Stop it. It's witchcraft. Those people who go and read your palm, it's witchcraft. They read your palm and tell you you're going to die tomorrow. What are you going to do? Would you go to bed to sleep? I go to my bed and dream that I was a millionaire and wake up broke. So if I cannot trust my own dreams, how am I going to trust somebody else to read me? Because even this week, we end up have conversation and I don't know what fetish priest is. Have you ever heard that word before, War? My end? Fetish priest. Is Africa first I come here. We don't know what that is. So I Google, it says a West African thing. So if a fetish priest is a prophet, so you only prophet for Benin, Togo, and Ghana. What about all black people? Read the book of James 1 verse 1.
They were very common, but then now I think all of them are.
Because I see them getting people pregnant, they're robbing people, they're doing all kind of stuff. Read James 1 verse 1 for me.
The book of James 1 verse 1.
Read on.
James, a servant of God.
This is what prophet is. A servant. This is what prophet is.
That's right.
A servant. Read on.
James, a servant of YAHAWAH and of the Lord YAHAWAH,
Read.
12 tribes which are scattered abroad.
Greetings to.
Greeting to them.
So that's what a prophet is. Your ministry have to be for the 12 tribes of Israel which scattered abroad.
That's right.
You cannot be a prophet. That's why I always condemn people who say they're prophets in Africa. You cannot be a prophet for people in Africa. I'm a teacher for this word. I'm an elder of this word. I'm on top of everything. This morning I wake up, I pray for my brothers and sisters in New Zealand. Because right now the so-called black population in New Zealand, they're standing up against the British and say it's time for the British to leave that country. Because there was some treaty signed for 183 years. And now the British want to extend it. So our brothers in New Zealand today as we speak, demonstrating, fighting for the white man to leave the land alone. So my prayers have to go for them.
That's right.
Because our brothers are scattered abroad. This week y'all see that next brother from Canada hit me up, right? Y'all see that, right? Yeah. Those are the people who want to help back to the fold. That's our brothers scattered abroad. So it's always important when we can teach here, we can do something here, and we can still relate to our brother in North America, or wherever we are. How would I go and uplift a fetish priest when nobody in the West knows about a fetish priest? When Bob Marley come and say, black people, if you want anything, you have to get up, you have to stand up, you have to fight. How can we get Ghana back? Can the fetish priest get Ghana back? He couldn't get the Portuguese out. Could he get the Dutch out? When the Portuguese was here, the Dutch came and kicked the Portuguese out. Fanti couldn't do it, Ashanti couldn't do it. The Dutch was here, the Spanish came and kicked them out. The people here could not do that. The Spanish here, the British came and kicked them out. And the British still here. So that's why an herbal doctor is different from what the concept of a fetish priest is.
That's right.
In Jamaica, we have many herbal doctors. The most renowned herbal doctor in our time was Dr. SAITH. And the white man killed him in prison about 5-6 years ago. Dr. SAITH is the only one that was ever taught to cure AIDS, to cure cancer. Google it. When he come out and saying cure AIDS, they bring him to Congress, Bill Clinton. And a black man with no educational background have to go to Congress and defend the method what he used to cure AIDS. And you'll be surprised when he cure the AIDS. You'll be surprised when he cure cancer. We have brother, Character Zaraka, daughter have a sickness and she went there 2 weeks. And she came back, she's a nurse now. She graduated like 3 years ago. So if it's herbal, we can direct you in that department. But if anything have to do with, what they call it, oblation, libation, and I see my Gandhi coming in, whatever my eyes are doing, do with the pigeon. If there's anything like that garbage, don't come to me with it. It's witchcraft. Do you understand it?
Yeah.
Because what Dr. Sabi set up his compound in Honduras, anybody that go to him, he let them stay in the volcano water for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. He said the hot water have to go in your clothes. When the hot water go in your clothes, it push out whatever in your body. That's why in Israel, what do they call the Dead Sea? YAHAWAH? No? Mayan? No, the Sea of Life. The blacks and the native in Israel, they call the Dead Sea the Sea of Life. Y'all wasn't with us when we went to the Ava?
Yes, we call it Sea of Life.
So, oh, you forgot. If you forget and I forget, oh, we will teach. We all watch a documentary together. When they said they go in the land and they never know these people work so hard, but every day they were rejuvenated. But when they finish work, they go in a pot of the hot sea. So that's why dermatologists, every product that they use is from Israel, from the South Sea, the minerals. Because the water is at least 80 to 90 degree hot in the summer. So when you go there, you see white people even pushing their people in wheelchair. Just push them off in the water. So hot water have a lot to do, natural hot water have a lot to do with your healing and your body too. So many herbalists use those functions. That's why white people that want to heal, where do they go? Israel. Some of the richest white people that bury a funeral in Israel at Mount Olive is like $30,000. White people know these things. It's only black people still walking cemetery in Africa looking for Jesus when December comes. And these are the people that you choose to follow. You choose to listen to. You see, war is coming. If you choose a leader, make sure that leader can feed you and lead you when this thing comes. No fetish priest will be safe. I see a white man came out this week, and the white man saying of a vision that America was being bombed. But he said for some reason in the vision, it was American-owned weapon bombing them. Did you see it? You was listening, it right? Somebody sent it to me. So I'm a person, I listen to everything. No matter who said it. Because in Babylon, it was Nebuchadnezzar get the vision. Not an Israelite. So if a white man come and say get a vision, it's my duty to unravel it. If the Chinese come and say get a vision, it's my duty. Because in Egypt, who did the Most High give the vision that famine was coming? The Egyptians. Didn't he? Why never give it to Joseph? Because nobody will listen to Joseph. Just imagine Joseph was in prison in Egypt telling a famine is coming. Who would believe him? Just like Nebuchadnezzar. Just imagine Daniel come and say, listen, I get this vision. Who will listen to Daniel? But the Bible said, these leaders get it. And the most I know, you black people will listen to white people and anybody else. So the white man came out with it. And ironic yesterday, all these videos come out where America talking that UFO is over all the military bases on site. Oh, ironically, they came out and said they see an identified object over all of the military sites. Since last year to now, it's double, it's escalating. Use your internet for something constructive and stop watching the madness on TikTok and Instagram.
That's right.
Just last year, Mark Zuckerberg built a $2 million underground bunker in Colorado. What do you know coming for him to build that bunker? So just like when I read the book of Isaiah, he said, Israel, the black woman, become like a cage of cucumber. Where's your protection? So in the aftermath, you trying to pick a leader. Just imagine YAHAWAH say, I'm the good shepherd.
That's right.
I'm the one that why leave 99 sheep and go back for the one that was lost.
Oh.
You remember when we get locked up, Shama?
Oh.
You remember everything that transpired, right? You remember what the police said, right? They warned me, right? That they said, these people in Ghana, they want me trained.
That's right.
Even them tell me, be very careful.
Yeah.
And if Deacon and Shama are able to speak with you, they pick one person up. And the police look and say, this one, he fucked everything up. And you know me. I meditate on everything.
That's right.
And I pray for it not to happen. That we have to pray for our brothers and sisters. But I remember everything.
That's right.
I remember the first money my grandmother gave me to go to school. I remember. It was 5 cents. I remember, 5 cents. So keep that in mind. Get me the book of Deuteronomy 18 chapter. Book of Deuteronomy 18 chapter. Woman. Start up verse 9.
The book of Deuteronomy 18, verse number 9.
Read on.
When thou art come into the land with the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations.
So you see, brothers and sisters, we have to be original. Not because the other nation have their witches and everybody, that means we have to have witches and everybody.
That's right.
Are we leaders or are we followers? I look at so much things going on in Ghana today. Even last week when we entered the radio program, you know I don't want to talk about politics. But we have to.
That's right.
So I even believe, Deacon, that's why this week the light was gone there. Because this week I was going to go and ask why is black people is the only people in Ghana, not Togo, not Cote d'Ivoire, not Burkina Faso. I was going to ask why is only our brothers and sisters in Ghana the only people paying COVID tax? Because black people don't know, so we have to speak up for black people. And we have to ask the question, what will the politician do about that? Because Trump might send the COVID, the man who come up with COVID to prison. So why you is the only one? So it's so many things we can speak up for the black man and the black woman, because you all don't have a voice or you are scared.
That's
but
right.
we can speak up for you. E-Levy, what was the duty of it? How is it bringing back to you? Because I see them say them building road in Ghana, they dropped the dirt Thursday, rain came Friday and washed it away.
That's right.
So we have the opportunity to have a voice to speak for black people. Our ministry is the upliftment of black people. So we cannot do what nobody else do. So when we came now, we against everybody. If Muhammad coming and doing the same thing, we say your time is up. If a Bahamia, if they're not doing for black people and comforting black people, their time is up.
That's right.
We're going to talk about it. We're going to open our brothers and sisters' eyes about it. You see, when you call by the Most High brothers and sisters, you're not niggas no more.
That's right.
In the world, the Bible calls you whores and prostitutes, right? But when you come back to the truth, the Most High call it the daughter of Zion. Binti.
That's right.
The Most High call the black man kings and God, Binti. So we cannot act like everybody else or be like everybody else. We have to teach sound doctrine in terms of the same doctrine that speak here. When I go to the summit, I'm going to deliver the same doctrine.
That's right.
I met the newspaper in Israel. I met the news team in Israel. And if you watch those videos clip, you will hear I'm talking about the upliftment of black people from Africa to Jamaica.
That's right.
It was nothing that nobody could not understand. And how ironically, I never blew up in Jamaica. I did have a name in America in terms of a camp speaker, but I really blew up in both sides. That's where everybody is. My name is Matatu, people call me Zayana Waits.
That's right.
Because I was the one that go there and said, Zayana Waits, all black brothers and sisters. Zayana Waits you. And I teach that so much that now people call me Zayn. When I see Yard in Israel, what Yard they call me? Yard says, Zayn, I wait. And you baptize me. These brothers in England, and they see me there so much, they say, oh, I have to go there to see. Oh, this one Jamaican love Mount Zion so much. Then I go there, I say, the Arabs want it, the white man want it, plenty Chinese and Filipinos there. The only people not there is you. Then when I look over my shoulder, I hear you in Africa say, the theocracy say, Accra is Mount Zion. Then you have some other Africans say, Zion is not a place, it's a people. So that means just turn it back on the land. You're the only one doing that. Not in you going around begging more money now to control the land. The Arabs uniting to push him out the land. Everybody wants the land except him. But the question is, before you never know nothing about Zion, you were suffering. You don't embrace Zion today, you're still suffering.
That's right.
So why not do something different? That's the question I have. Why not do something new? Because you're singing about go to heaven and nobody will come and take you to heaven. Nobody, if the white God, Jesus don't help the Ukrainians, he will not help you. America bomb every Arab country that there is. And Mohammed and the stone don't help none of them. So 100% chances you see that Allah and that rock is no defense to black people.
That's right.
Do you know what came over news this morning? You don't know, so let me tell you. Senegal have the best paternity hospital in Africa. Did you know that? So now I'm teaching you. So in Lebanon, the medical rate there is so bad. So the Lebanese, when they're woman pregnant, they'll go to Senegal. Because Senegal, even the president now is a young president with 2 wives. Senegal have many Muslim leaders. So them and the Lebanese have a good relation. So the Lebanese used to go to Senegal to have their baby and then go back to Lebanon. Because in Senegal, a woman going to the hospital is a woman taking the child. As a Muslim country, there will be no man doctor in there looking between the wife's legs. This morning, Senegal came out and said they banned all Lebanese women from coming to the country to give birth. And Senegal said they took up that based upon how the Lebanese treated black people in Lebanon. And you see me coming, you see me was reading the Babylon Timbuktu, right? And I was reading about these dirty Lebanese people. See, I have the page, 105. I was reading about those dirty Canaanite mixed Arab people. And I'm saying to myself, while watching the news, I said, once upon a time, Ghana was one of the strongest countries in West Africa. Why Ghana not defending and leading the outcry for black people? And put a stop to it in terms of how these people treat black people. But nobody in Ghana have a voice anymore. So now you see other smaller countries around Africa make a stance. So this stance that make will be great. Because Israel bombing the hell out of those dirty Lebanese people over there. Every time you see them, they smell like curry. And when they go into the shelter and the hospital, they say no black people can be in the shelter and the hospital. But Senegal make a stance. Let's see if it will be supported by Ghana or Nigeria, which I highly doubt it. Do you understand? So Islam have not worked for black people. Christianity have not worked for black people. Whatever gods the fetish priests call upon, it did not work for black people.
That's right.
So the question and the solution is today, what entity will work for the black man in Africa the black man in America, the black man in Australia, the black man in New Zealand, the black man in Papua New Guinea, the black man in the Pacific region, the black man in the Caribbean. What will work for us as a nation of people? I only see one solution. This is the only thing we have not tried as a nation.
That's right.
We have not devoted our heart, our soul, or our mind, or our body to this as a nation. Read on, Shema.
Verse 10. There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire.
And what fire is he talking about? Read.
Or that useth divination.
And what is divination? Look up the meaning quickly, Aishaya. Divination is what, Zamar? Okay. Look it up. I don't know. Can't take your word for it. So he's a scholar indeed, eh? First time I hear about the idea that he was a scholar. Remember that? You came and sit in the back like Elder Dearman. Then I put it to the test. I see that it was not even. I thought she was Bill Gates Tower. Then I found out she not even build the fence. You understand me? I thought she was rich in knowledge. So I said, look at Bill Gates there. Then when I put her to the test, I see that she didn't even build the fence. Hey, go Aishaya.
Divination, the practice of seeking knowledge of the future.
Seeking knowledge of the what?
The future.
So you see.
Unknown by supernatural means.
So now you want to know what will happen in the next 2 years. You're going to lose both legs. What if you go to them and they tell you something like this? You stop eating immediately, you stop sleep, you're going to go to a next one to fix it or correct it, right?
That's right.
So read verse 10 for me again, sir.
Book of Deuteronomy 18, verse number 10.
Uh-huh.
There shall not be found among you anyone that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire.
So you bring them to the church for the pastor and the priest to pray for them. And the pastor say, oh, this child is going to be a prophet.
That's right.
And the mother don't even have the money to send him to school to learn to read and write. And you wear white for 4, 5, 6 months. And all of these stuff, all those divination. I see people go to these fetish priests and want to travel. And the fetish priest tell the woman I have to sleep with you for you to be able to travel. And you get the woman pregnant. Because these fetish priests is always woman. And man want to be fetish priest because African men, not all, want easy money.
That's right.
It's not everybody who want to have an honest job, do an honest living.
That's right.
That's why the Bible says if you don't work, you don't eat.
That's right.
Right? Read on.
Or that useth divination or any observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch.
Or what?
Enchanter.
Don't bring your children to these people.
That's right.
Because when you bring your child to these people now, you put a spell on this child. Remember when I met Raha's child? I tell her that there was something wrong with that child. There was a hedge around the child. I tell her that. Even though they want to come back, what ended them? I could take up the child because they bring the child to those. Because remember Rash was telling me when a woman gives birth, you have to put the broom across the door. He was telling me these things. So when a woman gives birth, you have to put broom across the door and all these stuff. I don't know what the meaning of these things. I don't know. And I remember I went to Sister Maya and I asked her, she said, I don't know anything. Yeah, but he was telling me at night time you have to put the broom. So I asked him, when you put the broom, what will happen? If it's a spirit, you know, walk over the broom? The broom? I don't know. And then you all will come and tell me these things and think, I'm a person you can confide in to tell me which God. I don't understand it, I will ask. I don't know. Most of you here come to my house, you see where my broom is, right? Right, Zama? You see where my broom is? I don't have no broom and no door and hey, do you know I want to see a spirit? I see a couple in my life, but I never see none to come in the house. I'm going to hold his ass in there and say, I want the lotto number for England. I need the lotto number for Dubai. I want the lotto number for America. I'm going to chain his ass and ask him who sent him. And then I said, you better speak up. I'm traveling next week. I want the lotto number for Israel next week. I want to ask him, who sent you? Who sent you? I want to know. That's how I'm going to put a broom that in don't come in. I will not put a broom. Enter. But you enter at your own risk. Now remember, my father was Jacob, and Jacob wrestled with an angel, right? And overcome him, right? So if you come to disturb my sleep, please enter. So we don't have these concepts, brothers and sisters. We will not get nowhere. We try all these things. When I grew up in Jamaica, I see people working witchcraft. My grandmother, I see she go to those people before. She will break egg, coconut. I was a child. Thank you. I was a child, I never know what they were doing. You understand me? But those things eliminated in the mid-90s. You don't see those things anymore. But growing up in the 80s, I used to see you walk somewhere and see coconut. When I'm going to school and it's time for common entrance, they'll give me garlic to put in my pocket. I'm asking, why garlic? They tell a garlic will run spirit. So at the time I think something wrong with me, because I don't like the smell of garlic neither. So as soon as they give it to me, I'm throwing it away. Because I don't want to go amongst my friends and smell garlic and meat. So I was like, damn, I thought to her, do you have spirits? So as soon as I get the garlic and leave the house, as I go, I throw it away. I said, I don't want my friend to smell no garlic and meat. And they said garlic is to run spirit. And the reason is, I was a twin. So they will always come up with something, oh, your sister following you. I said, but I never feel fear or anything. You understand me? So they will say, put the garlic in your pocket, boy. You understand? So I thank the Most High. I never put my children through any of those stuff. And this is what elevation is. You understand me? So when I look at my children, they know I will look and say, I wonder which one will carry me back. But they can bring me up in this life where I will go to rest in, if it's the will of God. But we cannot do enchantment and these things, brothers and sisters, because it's more in your hand than our hand. And the reason why I said that is, I will not take my money that I work and go give it to nobody. I never get my palms read. I see people in America doing it for $5. It could be one pesos. So I know you here, as soon as your head starts to hurt you, the first thing you'll do is go to the hospital. Those people are a bunch of witches too.
That's right.
Do you understand me? Something wrong. I will tell man and what did you pray? And I will always have some herbal pill somewhere. Because one thing, as I said, I was not just in the truth to learn the Bible. I learned everything from the elders, and Barack worked in the hospital. Sister Shara have a PhD in doctor. So I listen to this conversation. I'm not like a wild that don't mind people business. I cook answer sometimes, so I listen different conversation. So when I hear that now somebody stomach or muscle have a problem, I say, oh, magnesium. You need something to relax the muscle. So when I hear it, I keep it. If it's infection, I know you need some turmeric. You understand me? So I have something, every little understanding for the day-to-day use. I know that the ashes and the honey could be good for deacon back when they cut it open. I know that. So that's why when I show up, I said, brother, first thing, if I was here, it would be that way. Because I could cut off the head itself and squeeze it out. Give him some rum, make him bite up with some rock, and I just do it. Because one thing a man will not scream on the next man. He will do that on his wife, he will do it on him. So I know I could get that done. Simple, easy, you don't have to go there. When he go there, didn't they give him a bill for his kidney? And who was rebelling about that? Because I read everything and I know it was a trap. So when I get the bill and I read, I say, did they do something to your kidney? He said no. And I went and rebelled. Didn't they take a whole 1,000 CDs out?
Yeah.
You was there, Deacon.
Yeah.
Just like Palal. They keep Palal in the hospital, right? As soon as I went to Israel and let her out, right? Because I heard that was going to happen even before. Because they say, oh, you're foreigner, you bring her there, they're going to take money. So as soon as I leave, they say, go here. This place, you have to be careful. Not everybody here is nice people. So that's why the Bible said, when you have a friend, you prove that friend.
Wow.
Because some of you come in this truth and become like it's a Christian lifestyle.
That's right.
The Bible says, if anybody among you walk unruly, don't keep no company with that person.
That's right.
Because that spirit won't jump off of Shamak and jump on you.
Wow.
You see when I do judgment, how I always said, if one person do wrong, the Most High going to judge everybody. Because the Most High deal with nation.
That's right.
Remember when reading Judges, that man that took the gold?
Wow.
The Most High asked Joshua, what should I do with him? The Most High tell Joshua, kill everybody in his family, even the donkey, even his cattle.
Wow.
So one person's transgression can be detrimental to the congregation.
Wow.
When the Most High order assassination for the entire congregation. Remember Balaam? Balaam was a fetish priest. Because Balaam had power to bless and to curse. Remember that?
Wow.
And they paid Balaam money and land, said, go curse Israel. Do you remember that?
Wow.
And on his way to curse Israel, the Most High sent the angel. The angel was going to kill him and the donkey. What did the donkey do? And when he beat the donkey said, no, you go. You tie me right here and you go down there. Do you see that?
Wow.
Balaam was a fetish priest. So you have the power to curse and to bless. And then Balaam said, with what the donkey just tell me, let me turn this curse into a blessing. So you keep that in mind. A little level will level the whole lump. When you hear foolishness and madness, distance yourself from it.
That's right.
Distant. Read on, sir.
Verse 11. Or a charmer,
A
charmer.
And who is a charmer? Let me see who knows a charmer. Somebody tell me who is a charmer, no quotation today. Quickly, 5, 4, 3, 2, nobody? Yes, they can go.
Magician.
In terms of what? Explain. A magician can push a sword in his throat,
Yes.
but who is a charmer? What a charmer do? Mayash. Aisha. What? Same thing as magician. Zamar. Huh? What do a charmer do?
Something to come.
Like what? Explain.
There is nothing there, but the person can make something.
You ever see those people that calm the snake? Especially from India? When they see the snake out there and they can go and calm the snake, or they can put their hand or their head in a crocodile mouth, that's what a charmer is. That's what a charmer is.
The person cannot make something vanish.
I don't know about no vanish. Or you might make something vanish.
This magician.
Charmer, alright, in India, mostly, And in those countries, China, you'll see, they use, it's a hypnotized tradition. They go and they charm the animal. They hypnotize the animal. And then they'll push their hand in the alligator mouth and take it out. They'll push their head in the alligator mouth, they take it out. They will see the snake, and you will see they go around and charm the snake. And charm the snake, and then all of a sudden they take up the snake, they will even have the snake in their mouth, kissing the snake. Those are charming. So just like how they do that to the animal, they can come and do it to you. Hypnotize. It's a hypnotized method. Huh? Yes. So you have to be careful of those entities. Right? That's what a charmer is. Because if you see a snake, no. See Maya just like a green mamba?
Right.
So we send a black mamba here for her though. Everyone run out of here. But if a charmer here, alright, you remember when Paul went into Malta and you see they sting him? What the people them say to him? They say him was what? Yeah, they said Paul was a murderer, right? And they said this green mamba sting is supposed to die. So everybody have their own method. So now the Most High said, we cannot get mixed up into those charming devices. Can? Read on, sir.
Or a consulter with familiar spirits.
A consultant. So you see, you can go to a consultant, you know, but you go to somebody now, and all of a sudden you come, I start to light different incense, I start to blow smoke in your face, I'm doing all this madness. The Most High said, do not do that. And these are stuff that Africans are guilty of, more than anybody else. As I said, we in America, we want our money to buy clothes and shoes and women. You in Africa, you want to be better than the next poor brother or sister. So it's a difference. Read on.
Or a wizard, or a necromancer. For all that do these things are an abomination unto the Lord.
All that do it is abomination to
Unto the Most High.
Read on.
And because of these abominations, the Lord thy God that drive them out from before thee.
So that's why wherever you see, where the shrine them set up, in some bush place and all desolate looking place, right? The Most High say, I'm putting them out of the midst of you. So now, if you go, you choose to find them. Can? Read on.
The Lord that thou shalt be perfect with the Lord thy God. For these nations whom thou shalt possess, hearken unto observers of time.
So you see that? So the nations them that you choose to follow, they observe times. So just like a person will say, no, Jerusalem is not the land of Israel. It's Ghana. What were the people in Ghana doing before the fall of Jerusalem? They were observing times and all these things. Right? That's what they were doing. Right? Read on.
The Lord thy God, for these nations which thou shalt possess, hearken unto observers of times, and unto diviners. But as for thee, the Lord thy God hath not suffered thee to do so.
So we don't have the privilege to do what we want, brothers and sisters. If it's not the word of God, it's garbage. I will not entertain it.
That's right.
So when you hear those conversation now, you hear that we weren't slaves in Egypt, we never crossed the Red Sea, the Bible ain't real. These are steps. Then they want to start to question the name. Shave their beard, question the name.
That's right.
These are the steps. I've been here for a long time. And as I can tell you, what I'm in worked for me.
That's right.
What I'm in from the 90s worked for me, and it can work for you today, brothers and sisters. But how strong is your faith? When you read the Apocrypha, he said, get rid of mortal thoughts. Have you done that? Have you get rid of all those things out your head for the Most High to come in with things? Now the book of James tells you, there's no river bring forth bitter and sweet water.
That's right.
So what water in you? You tell me. Right? Read on.
The Lord thy God will raise up unto thee a prophet from the midst of thee.
So you see where the prophet coming from? So you don't have to go seek to the other nations. Egypt have nothing to offer us.
That's right.
So when one come and said, Egypt never enslaved the children of Israel, one want to take the judgment away from Egypt. But the Bible tells you, if Egypt don't come up for tabernacle, there will be no blessing. So nobody can take the judgment. It's written. So for you to change, that means what you have to do now, you have to condemn the entire Bible. You cannot condemn some and leave some.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Right? Give me 1 Kings 8 and 1, Shema. That's supposed to be the last one. 1 Kings 8 and 1. Let me hear what that said.
The book of First Kings
Let me
8.
get it, sir. Take your time. Take your time. Why the race? You want to eat? What is here today? Banco or coffee? What is here today? Sister Joanna, you turned 50. No, you say you understand English. Speak to me. I'm the one speaking to you. We went somewhere, you say you understand English.
That's right.
Why you all think I'm forgetting things? You turned 50. Congratulations. Give Sister Joanna a round of applause. And most of you here will not live to see that age.
That's right.
I'm telling you. So those age today is great achievement. So there you will have pizza, okay? Just the two of us. If it's okay with Deacon. I call Deacon to give greetings. Deacon, you can remember.
Most of I was confused because I didn't know it was 74 or 75. That's why I was confused.
What, 74? The year?
Then the year. Is it 74 or 75? 74. Nah, that's why I was confused.
So why you confused about that Deacon?
Well, this, if it was 74, that's all right, 50. But if 75,
49.
Yes.
She told me she was 49 last year. So she's 50 now.
Yeah.
So you have to put some respect on Sister Joanna's name. Now she's officially an elder sister. Done? Alright. What you have for me, Shama?
First Kings 8.
Yeah, verse 1.
Verse 1. Then Solomon assembled the elders of Israel and all the heads of the tribes, the chief of the fathers of the children of Israel.
So what Solomon did?
Assembled the elders,
The elders of Israel, read on.
heads of the tribes,
Mm-hmm.
the chief of the fathers of the children of Israel.
Read.
King Solomon in Jerusalem.
And to King Solomon where?
In Jerusalem.
So if Jerusalem is the people, where did King Solomon gather them to? If Jerusalem is the people, where did King Solomon gather them to? Right? You finished?
That they might bring up the ark of the covenant of the Lord out of the city of David, which is Zion.
So now look at that. The Bible said even Zion is a what? So it's a people where they bring the ark of the covenant to. We will not set up headquarters in Accra. We will not. Because we will redeem Mount Zion.
That's right.
Right? Give me 48 2, Psalms. 48 verse 1 and 2.
Book of Psalm 48, verse number 1 and 2.
Read.
Great is the Lord.
What the Bible said?
Great is the Lord.
YAHAWAH is great, brothers and sisters.
That's right.
Read.
And greatly to be praised in the city of our God.
So now the Bible said YAHAWAH is greatly to be praised in a city because God of a city.
That's right.
Right? Read on.
In the mountain of his holiness.
In the mountain of what?
Of his holiness.
Let's see where this mountain is.
Beautiful for situation.
Beautiful of what?
For situation.
Read on.
The joy of the whole earth.
The joy of the whole what?
Earth.
Who?
It's Mount Zion.
Is what?
Mount Zion.
Read.
On the sides of the north, the city of the great king.
So the Bible said, get Kawakab Psalms 87:2. Psalms 87:2.
Book of Psalms 87, verse number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yahawah loveth the gates of Zion
Read.
more than all the dwellings of Jacob.
So the Zion is a city and a people, brothers and sisters. Jerusalem is a city and the people. Last one, Isaiah. Verse 19.
Book of Isaiah 30, verse number 19.
Read.
For the people shall dwell in Zion at Jerusalem.
Where the people shall dwell?
In Zion at Jerusalem.
So now, if Zion is not the city, it's the people, what is the scripture talking about here?
30, verse
19.
Read that from the top for me, sir.
Isaiah 30, verse number 19.
Uh-huh.
For the people shall dwell in Zion at Jerusalem.
Where is Zion?
Jerusalem.
So if Zion is not a land, what is it talking about here? The people shall dwell in the people at the people?
Shall dwell in the people.
At the people. So that's why the Most High said, the thought of foolishness is sin.
Yeah, that's right.
In Proverbs the 17th chapter, the thought of foolishness is sin.
Right.
Read from the top, Shema.
From Isaiah 30, verse 19. For the people shall dwell in Zion at Jerusalem.
Hey, Brother Samuel, shalom, sir. Never knew it was back. I actually got a quotation. Yes, ma'am. Everybody close your Bible. Everybody close your Bible. Shamak, where's my kid? That's not it. Everybody close your Bible. And books. Bible and notebooks. Everybody close your Bible and notebooks.
And pencil putting down. Some have a book in there.
Roll, I share. I don't mean cause it, you know, them. Okay? I don't even finish the scripture yet. But I can base on foolishness. 35:20. Go.
And all the children of the congregation of Israel departed from the presence of Moses.
Run! Last chance.
Exodus 25, verse 2.
Last chance, go.
All the congregation departed from the presence of Moses.
Well done. First it said, did I set to clap? First it said, on all the children and the congregation. They put children before the congregation first. Next one.
35, verse 26.
35:26, go.
And all the women whose hearts stirred them up in wisdom spun goatskin.
Spawn.
Goatskin.
Well done, man. Give her a round of applause. Well done, man. The back. Maisha, right? Is the book up there, Deacon? Okay. Go the back. Go spin the camera, Shama. Sketch all of them. Hey, make it stay. Didn't you hear that Yahushua walk on water? Go.
Back on news.
16:27. You see, you make them set you up. You see, you man not smart. When they come to you, say, I don't want to hear nothing, hang the phone up. You all just such a wimp.
I wasn't there.
You all take the whole conversation. You see that? You all not smart. Boy, I'm telling you. I never give you nothing, but you get caught up in it. And they set you up.
Oh.
Exodus what? Go.
And it came to pass that the Exodus 26 verse.
You said that already?
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
And it came to pass that they went out some of the people on the Sabbath day for together, and they found none.
Run. Yeah, last chance.
Exodus 16 verse 27.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass that they went out some of the people on the seventh day for together, and they found none.
Well done. Seventh day, not the Sabbath. Next one, sir.
Exodus 16 verse number 28.
28, go.
And the Lord said unto Moses, How long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws?
Well done, sir. Shamak.
I mean, I didn't hear you. You were saying it, but that time my ear was, I was having a problem with it, so I didn't hear what you were saying. You told me, but I didn't hear anything.
Shamai.
I didn't hear anything.
I need witness. Two witnesses that here when.
Hey, you really crazy?
Sarah, raise your hand up.
Which man everyone heard.
Your power stand. You sit. Use the accuser. Sit. What you hear? Zamar told who? You. So how Shamak get involved? Then sit. Sit. Aisha, what you heard?
I heard the man telling Shema, Shema, we are doing the book of Shemaiah, Exodus, 2 each.
Me?
I have told you, everybody bear me witness.
Who hear the same thing? Zarak stand? You never heard? So, nobody else?
I don't even
I
remember.
said two witnesses. Which three?
Aishaya and Shama.
Two witnesses. Sit.
Elder.
You need two witnesses.
Elder, last week my own was only one. The back
But you admit that you hear. He said never hear. The difference is you admit that he tell you. He said he never hear.
How can you say that?
I know, I wasn't there.
I was very tired, so I was having fun to my ear. You
And when I
see?
said it, you told me, yes, I know already.
I told you when?
He don't admit to it, so what could I do? My aunt,
The back there I admit to, but he said it's vacation.
I asked him if you tell him and he said
He
yes.
said yes. What's the problem?
Exodus 1 verse 1. Go, Sister Man, dressed in here like a green mamba. Are you a Laborite?
Which came into Egypt every month at this also
Now. Guram. Shammai. Yes?
No, these are names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt every month at this household with Jacob.
Wrong. Bruh. Can you then look on me? Bruh, I called him. You get it wrong already. So I'm just showing you a mistake. Look. Came with Jacob. Came with Jacob.
Came with Jacob.
You never say came.
Ma'am,
You
came
said
in.
with Jacob. You never say came.
Mom, you never said came.
So one wrong. Next one.
Verse 2.
Verse 2. You just look at the cheek.
No, I didn't.
Let's see.
No, I didn't.
Let's see.
No.
Let's see. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah.
Ram. Let's see.
Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah.
Wrong. Come again. Read it.
Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah.
And so you are wrong.
Hey, still have more and more.
12
Someone
cities.
take that phone, bring it to me. Deborah. The message is open. Let me read it. See if it's my world. Go, Deborah. Exodus 2:1. Go. Took the wife out. Next one. 2:4. Go. Well done. Japar. I cannot hear you. 17:15 of Exodus. Exodus 17:15. Go. Well done. Next one. 19:25. Go. Well done, man. Naomi? Exodus 12, verse 1. Go. Well done. Next one. 12 and 2. Go.
This month it shall be unto you the beginning of one. It shall be the first year to you. It shall be the first month of the year to you.
Well done. Sister Bernard? Thirty-five one. Go. Hit.
Moses gathered all the congregation of the tribe of, and Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together, and said unto them, these are the words which the Lord has commanded, that ye should do them.
Well done. Next one. Hey, we'll stop the clapping.
Exodus 35, verse 3.
5 and 3. Exodus 5 verse 3. Go.
They shall kindle on fire throughout your habitation. Throughout your habitation. Upon the Sabbath day.
Wrong.
They shall kindle on fire.
Exodus 5 3.
No fire, 25.
Didn't she say 5 and 3?
25.
Someone, hold on. Bring those books. Bring it up. Just bring it as it is. Just bring them as it is.
Yeah.
35:3, go.
They shall kindle no fire. They shall kindle no fire throughout your habitation upon the Sabbath day.
Well done. Sister Zayat? You have the book, Deacon? What are you doing? English or fancy? Hold on. Hold on. Why are you rushing? Let's see if you know your quotation. Exodus what, ma'am? 15 and 8. Think I never see you with the paper yesterday, right? I just act like I don't see you. I just like when people take me for fool, Shama. She have my hands still there, she have the white people, and she they hide and they look and they hide. And me just say, act like I'm a Zaza.
We get to there.
15 and 8, go.
Hey,
15, 8, Debbie.
15 verse 8.
Wrong.
16 and a half.
15.
Verse 8.
Go.
Go.
I said, now, erasing the thing when that.
Debbie.
Waiting.
Last chance.
Where you with that? Waiting.
Chapter 20.
So you finish 15. You come back. Okay, Exodus 20. The commandments, you know I know it.
20 verse 8.
Shabbat.
20 verse,
Quiet.
20 verse 4.
Go.
Exodus 20, verse 12.
Okay, quiet.
I said, the way that anyone knows. I'm a wonder hour as I see a way by going and
Waiting.
15, verse 8.
15 verse 8.
Last chance.
15 verse 8. I said, erasing the thing when that.
Debbie,
Wrong.
right hand on one wrong, Maisha. Sit. Alama. Take that smile off your face. Look like a bunny rabbit. And it's not Easter. Are you gathering eggs?
Go ahead.
Exodus 1 and 6. Go.
And Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all that
Well done. Exodus 1? 125. Go.
And the Lord looked upon the children of Israel, and God had respect unto them.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Last chance. 5, 3.
Exodus chapter 2, verse number 30.
You said that already.
And the Lord looked upon the children of Israel.
Right hand on one wrong, Maisha.
Wrong.
Shamar.
Exodus chapter 15, verse
15 and 11.
Madam.
Go.
11. Who is like unto thee, O Lord, among the gods, who is like
Well done.
Hey, cheat.
Exodus chapter 15, verse
15 and 12. Go.
12. Thou stretchest out thy right hand, the earth swallowed
Well done. Eliezer. 15 and 3. Go. You still have 2 from it. Go ahead. You keep a party this week and I wasn't invited.
That's right.
I know you come, you trick me.
You see her?
Tell me that your God is a man of war.
Come.
So I take that as a trick.
She means you can't do anything to her.
Yes, trick me.
Come.
Say her God is a man of war.
Yes.
How is this? I see that as a trick. So you still have two from me.
That's right.
So go ahead.
Exodus
23 and 14. Go. Speak up. Well done. Next one.
That's why you are keeping a party, eh? Okay. Keep it.
Right turn and one wrong.
One wrong.
Quickly before me double it. Mayash, you was the one that shared the evidence.
Yes.
You the one they were crucified. This was a covert operation.
Yes. A big one.
This was a plan from the CIA itself. Roman,
Exodus chapter 2, verse 21.
2 and 21. Go.
21. Okay. Why I know it.
2:21. Go.
And Moses was content to dwell with the man. And he gave Moses Zipporah, his daughter.
Next one.
Exodus chapter 2, verse 25.
2 and 25. Go.
And God looked upon the children of Israel, and God had respect unto them.
Well done. Sister Yawana. Deacon, follow. Exodus what? 15, 18. So that's the one that Sister Zaya just tell her. That's the one that Sister Zaya wanted to say.
You wanted to say 15 verse 8, but
She said 8.
Yeah.
Deacon, I'm telling you, they think I'm a fool. So I'll just act it. I'll just act it. 15, 18.
Okay.
Go. You feel proud of yourself, right?
Not this one on the
Next one. Yes, Aisha, your mother. 15 and 5. Go.
15.
Christian,
15 verse 5.
don't get up again.
Okay, go. No.
Debbie, last chance. Sit. 5, 4, 3, 2. Maishara, 1 round.
No.
Zamar, Tito, 18 and 5. Go. Come on. Say it already.
The father-in-law of Moses
Come on. Right hand and one wrong, Mahesh. And I'll read. You want to come and see? Do you have 16? Do you have 18 and 6? Okay, let me read it. He said, and Jethro, Moses' father-in-law.
Hey, so Adam, Moses' father-in-law and father-in-law of Moses. Is it not the same?
Next quotation. You see? Only she want to prove to me today that's the same thing she said.
You have to be careful with
Go.
that.
Wow. What you said about? Go, next one. This is like now you put the wrong seasoning in the jollof rice. You put curry in the jollof rice instead of tomato sauce. Is it the same thing, Nika? No. It's not the same thing. Go ahead. 18 and 6.
And he said unto Moses, I, thy father-in-law, Jacob, shall come unto thee, and
You want to come up with that?
5.
And he said unto Moses, I, thy father-in-law, Jacob, am come unto thee, and thy wife, and thy 2 sons.
Well done.
Well done.
She get one wrong. Christina. Don't cry now. Ochiela, don't cry. 1 and 6? Go. Speak up. Who said this earlier?
I am.
Go. Next one. 1 and 21, go.
Orthodox.
And it comes to pass that the because the midwife will go, as he made them have.
Well done. Sarah? Huh? 15 and? Go.
The Lord is the man.
Somebody say that already.
Yes, Lord.
15 and somebody say that already.
Ageza.
Christian quotation.
15 and
Huh?
Vanos.
18 and 4. 13 and, you screaming at me? You're screaming at me. 13, 4, go. Say it again. Baby, well done. Next one.
Orthodox.
15, 18, go. Elisha what? Well done. So we say Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
People break now, we'll come back for the second class, can?
Ah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Amen. Hallelujah.